did this thing sound in your head when you were typing it? Huh? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel. If you're just seeing me for the first time, I am a YouTuber based in Nigeria. If you like what you see already, please do well to subscribe by clicking on that button that spells subscribe by the right hand side of this video and the notification bell that shows up after, so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Let's just begin today's video. I put out a post on my Insta stories and on my YouTube community sometime last week asking you all to make assumptions about me. I have filmed this type of video before and it was really fun. I decided to do it again, hoping that it would be fun as well, because guys, with everything happening these days, we just need as much laughter as we can get. And I'm just going to answer your questions. I'll first begin with the YouTube community one. No, the Instagram stories one, because the last Q&A I started with YouTube community. So I'm starting with Insta stories today. And the first one is actually very funny and annoying at the same time. It says, I assume that you are desperate for marriage. Who told you? Do I look like somebody who is desperate for marriage? Do I look like that type of person? I don't know. If I look like that type of person, please you guys should let me know in the comment section, because I'm not understanding where this is coming from. I don't know. Maybe I must have said something that makes you think that that is the case with me, but I'm sorry to burst your bubble. That is totally wrong. I'd rather stay as long as I can to get the perfect person for me than to be desperate enough to jump into marriage and have the worst marriage ever. Okay? I'm not desperate in any way, shape, or form. But no. The next person assumed I assume that you are 16 years old. Do I look that good? Like, do I look really good? But yeah, I'm not 16 years old. I'll take that as a compliment though, because maybe I look so good for you to assume that type of thing about me. But no, I'm not 16 years old. The next person assumed you are a shy person. No, I'm not. I am in between. I can be on my own trying to observe and know, see how my environment is before I start speaking. Or sometimes I'm just all out. I just want to discuss or show myself. But then again, I'm not shy at all. I'm not shy. I'm really in between. Depends on my mood, basically. The next response I got is, I assume you are loyal to friendship. Yes, that is a true assumption. I am really loyal to friendship. Anybody I'm friends with, like genuine friendship actually, I am loyal to the cause. I know you have a good heart. I feel it even if I haven't met you. Thank you. I like to think so myself. The next person says you are very organized and detail oriented. Yes, that is actually a true assumption. I am very organized. My surroundings, my clothes, everything I have actually just has to be organized, and it even trickles down to my lifestyle. Say YouTube, I like to put things in the right order before putting them out there. I'm very detail oriented. I want my sound to be good. I want my picture quality to be good. Sometimes I get so hard on myself, but I feel like that is me and I decided to let go. So yeah, to answer your question, I am really organized and very detail oriented. Do you prefer white chocolate to ice cream? Actually, yes, that's true. I like white chocolate a lot. I don't like dark chocolate. I don't like anything brown. I can take it, yeah, but it's not my forte at all. It's not what I enjoy. But if the ice cream is in a white chocolate flavor, count me in. Okay. The next person says, you wish you were skinny. No, I do not wish I was skinny. Let me break it down. Like, no, I do not wish I was skinny. I don't think it will look good on me. Even me doing this whole weight loss thing, checking my diet, doing exercise, my end goal is not to be skinny. I just want to look good, but not in a skinny way, because I have never seen myself being skinny. I don't know how it will look on me. I don't know. I don't want to be skinny. So yeah, your assumption is totally wrong. This person says you are a softie at heart and you cry easily. I am a softie at heart, but I don't cry easily. If for anything, I cry for the most stupid things, the things that shouldn't make me cry, and that happens once in a long while. So I don't cry so much, but I am actually soft at heart. You're easygoing and crazy when needful. Yes, I'm the perfect mix of both. I can be here and there when need be. This next person assumed you are very emotional. No, I'm not. I'm not very emotional. I can be emotional, but then again, I'm actually really strong. Person says, I know you are so kind. Yeah, I am. And you are a rich kid. Because you should leave me now. Eh? Which one is a rich kid? Well, yeah, I claim it. I claim it. I claim it. Yeah. This person say, I assume that you are in love and will get married soon. Don't worry, you'll be the first to know. I'll give an announcement here that I am getting married soon. But to answer your first question, yes, I am in love. Breaking news. You heard it here first. Okay? Next person assume you are hardworking, confident, and trustworthy to family and friends. Yes, I am. Totally true. 100% true. I assume when you are friends with someone, you go all out for them. 100% true. No, no, no lies here. Like I'm that type of person. That's how I was wired. Hmm? This person assume you cry a lot. In fact, you cry baby. I answered that earlier. No, I'm not. No, I can cry, yeah, but I try never to cry in public. That's something I've not done in a long while. I might be wrong, but I can't remember. I try to cry in my room when I'm alone. That type of tear that will soak your pillow, that type of cry, but it happens once in a while. When I'm really depressed or when I'm frustrated. Depressed is a strong word, but when I'm frustrated. I assume you are one of those who don't get moved by social pressure. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm not one to be moved by social pressure. My friends can be doing A, but me, Kelechi, I want to do B. That's how I am. I've always been that type of person. I don't move with the wind or move with what other people are doing, and I say, oh, Kelechi, you have to jump on that bandwagon. No, I've always been that type of person. I'm a rebel in that regard. So I'm not. I'm never moved by peer pressure at all. Social pressure, peer pressure, whatever. I assume that you always go out of your way to see those you love happy. You are a gentle soul. Yes, that is totally true. Especially my mom. I have a very soft spot for my mother. If I could give my mother the world, I would do it in a split second. That's how much I can go all out for people that I love. I really want to make them happy. This person just made a comment and it's not an assumption. Say I don't say a lot of you with somebody. That's not an assumption, and if you're watching, the assumption is wrong actually. The Insta stories assumption is over and done with. Let me move on to the YouTube community one. I assume you are currently in a relationship that will lead to marriage, but you just want to keep it to yourself and you have your wedding plans sorted out already. Okay, you assume three things or three things actually. I assume you're currently in a relationship that will lead to marriage. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know about leading. This question is really dicey, and I don't want to answer it wrongly. Okay, we don't know the future, even though we are planning things. We don't know how the future will turn out. So to answer your assumption for now, yes, it is true. But then again, I'm not planning anything. I don't have any wedding plans sorted out. Nothing. Everybody's on lockdown. Nothing. I'm not engaged. When I'm engaged, you people will hear it. But yeah, I'm with somebody, and there are talks here and there about the future, but it's not concrete. Yes, in simple terms, it's not concrete, and we don't know the future. So we're just living every day as it comes. I assume you have so much money and you buy anything you want with your money. This money matter. I buy anything I want with my money. Actually, I'm very independent. Actually, I've always been from a very young age, so it doesn't have to do with anything happening now. The fact that maybe I lost my job last year, it doesn't derail anything in terms of my independence. Do you get? So I've always been that type of person. It doesn't have anything to do with me being mega rich or not so rich. So to answer your assumption, no, I don't have so much money, and yes, I buy anything I want with my own money. This person assumes you don't have the time to hold grudges. You just let it out and forget. Yes, I don't have time for grudges. I just let you know. Even though sometimes I'm not so outspoken, I'm not a controversial person, I'm not really opinionated. I have my opinions, yeah, but I don't like shoving it in somebody's face or saying, "Oh, this thing you did to me, you must change." First off, I like to examine myself. Am I in the wrong as well? Do I think that this thing would have gone so and so way if I had acted this way? So if I when I determine that, I can now go and tell the person, "Oh, this is this is that," and if it doesn't change, if things don't change, I gradually start moving backwards. And eventually, if that person decides to talk about it and I have moved so backwards, nothing can be done. I'm that type of person. I try to make everything work. I try to see the good in everything before I complain. And sometimes it gets really late and things must have gone sour. Does that make any sense? So yeah, I don't have the time to hold grudges. That's a true assumption. But I don't always let it out. You're a woman of policy, well disciplined, aka no nonsense and stereotype in nature. 100% correct. I have my policy, I'm well disciplined. I don't have time for rubbish. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you back. I don't know how to sugarcoat things or pretend to be who I'm not. And I'm not stereotypical at all. This next person assumes you have such a good heart and it's actually a fact. Thank you. Thank you so much. I assume you are a reserved kind of person, classic kind of reserved. Yes, I'm actually really reserved, very, very reserved. I don't talk anyhow, I don't show myself anyhow. I'm not a loud person. Hey girl, I assume you are a fun person, easygoing. Also, you will be a great wife and a good mother. Thank you. Your assumptions are true. I'll be a great wife and a good mother. So thank you so much. You are a great friend and appreciate everyone in your life. That's so true. I assume you're already in a relationship with uncle in America that sent you money the other time, but you are keeping it on the low. How did this thing sound in your head when you were typing it? Eh? Did you watch the vlog to know what I talked about? Your uncle in America that sent me money. People should not be overreaching. Don't be asking me some kind of questions, Joe. I'm not going to answer that. Your assumption, whether it's right or wrong, answer it yourself. I assume you are too careful with your heart, and that is why you are still single. Who told you I'm single, baby? Not. Not anymore. Ever since my live update video went up, a lot of things have changed. So that single part is one of them. So you can scrap that out of my CV. I assume you are a loving, jovial, caring, kind-hearted lady. You work hard and don't depend on anyone for anything. You are taking your love life gently and don't want to rush. AB Special loves you and looks up to you. Keep being you. Thank you, dearie. Yeah, I'm really loving. I'm jovial actually. I'm caring. I'm kind-hearted. I work hard, yes, and I don't depend on anybody for anything. Mm-mm. I'm just that type of person. I've always been. You are taking your love life gently and don't want to rush. 100% true. I'm taking it every day as it comes, and excuse me, and I don't want to rush into anything. We're just being slow, one day at a time. One day at a time. Okay? You are very organized and don't like messing. Sorry, I'll take that again. You are very organized and don't like people messing up with your plans. Yes, that is 100% true. I don't like people messing up with my plans, and I try as much as possible not to mess up with people's plans. Like, let's just keep that balance and keep it moving. Kelly, I assume you are neat, tidy, accommodating, can cook well, passionate about your goals and things that interest you. That is 100% true. I can cook well, but I don't like to cook. There's a clause there. It's not a hobby of mine. It's not something I like doing. But yeah, your assumptions are true. And yes, I am passionate about my goals and things that interest me. 100% true. The next one says you give great relationship advice. Will I say they are great? Okay, I see it this way. I like to give relationship advice based on what I would do if I were to be in that person's shoes. Does it come out great all the time? Not really. Does my friend feel like I'm supporting their partner instead of them? Most times that happens because I'm very straightforward. So I will tell you what I will do if I were to be in your shoes. So would I say it's great advice? I don't know. It's dependent on whoever I'm giving the advice to. Sometimes they go through with it and it doesn't work as planned. Sometimes they do go through with it and it works amazingly well. So I wouldn't call it great advice, but I also would call it great advice because it is something that I would do if I were to be in that situation. Does that answer your question? I don't know whether to say your assumption is correct. Okay, let me just say your assumption is neither here nor there. The next person assumed you hate nonsense and will give it to anyone that trespasses. Hot, bass boost. But yeah, you've got a beautiful heart, maybe a little bit emotional sometimes. Yes, I hate nonsense and I will give it to anybody that trespasses. Bass boost. See, I'm a very sweet person. I am all lovey dovey. I'm the best person you could ever meet. But the day or once you cross that line of boundaries or you try to make me feel lesser than I am, I can flip 360 in 1 second. That is me. And once I am done telling you how I feel, once I'm done giving it to you, Basbo spot, it's over and done with. Like I let it go off my mind. It's not there anymore. So I am that type of person. I can be here like all jovial, do everything nice. But once you cross that path, I give it to you and we move on. If you don't want to move on to you on your own, because I've told you my mind, instead of keeping it holding a grudge against you. And to answer your question, maybe a little bit emotional sometimes. Yeah, I can be emotional, but not overly emotional. I assume you are a very rich lady, being an IT person and YouTuber. Okay, oh, amen. Oh. I am a rich lady. Amen. Rich girl gang. Gang, gang, gang. Rich girl gang. This person assume you are the type of person that goes by the quote, do unto others as you want them to do to you. I don't know you in person, but the little I see by watching your videos show that you're a good person. I think she was going for good, but autocorrect got in the way. They say you're a good person just like me. Love you, sis. Love you right back. Thank you. Yes, everything you are doing is true. In my last video, I think my last 2 videos, I talked about that quote where I say the quote I live by is loving your neighbor as yourself and doing unto others as you like them to do unto you. So yeah, you're very correct. I assume you have sweet mouth, but healthy life is withdrawing you back. I assume you're a foodie too. That's the same thing. I'm assuming the same thing. Yeah, actually, I'm actually a very sweet tooth. I grew up being a sweet tooth. If you grew up in my house, my dad is someone who was a sweet tooth or who is still a sweet tooth actually. He will always take us out. I never got used to home cooked meal because we are always gallivanting from one restaurant to another. Today we are in Martinique, tomorrow we are in Presidential for brunch, one thing or the other. You know how all these things go. They have like the main course, dessert, everything. So I had a sweet tooth. Leave that. Right now I'm trying to be healthy, but sometimes I still go out of my way to indulge and just do something nice for myself by taking a sweet treat, like rewarding myself with a sweet treat. If I let myself go and just live my life how I would want to, it's going to be bloody. Like it's going to be bloody. I'll be so big. But yeah, like you said, healthy life is withdrawing me back, and I'm not actually a foodie. I'm not a foodie. This your second assumption is not so true. I'm not a foodie, but I just like to indulge in sweet things. I'm that type of person that can eat chocolate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and leave rice or curry. As a matter of fact, I can't remember the last time I swallowed. Next person assumed you have a big and soft heart. Yes, thank you. This next person says you are still a virgin, waiting for your future husband from overseas. Who told you that there's a future husband from overseas? Ha! This is still the same person that wrote in my last Q&A that when will you marry? That was the same question she asked. When are you getting married? You are very bold though, and you're overreaching. I'm not mad yet, but I'm trying to understand where you're coming from. So I'll leave it at that. Go and answer your question and assume your assumption by yourself. Okay, this doesn't assume that I am a no nonsense lady. Yeah, I assume you're from a good home. Yes, I am. Yes. This person says you let go easily, no time for stress at all. Like to the left. Anybody that's going to stress me, I'm trying my best to live like my mom. You know, my mom said anything that is above you is not for you. So once it's above me, I just let it go, please. I can't come and kill myself. I can't be bothered. I assume that you are a quiet and caring person. I'm not quiet though. I'm actually in between. I can be quiet, I can be loud, but in a controlled manner. Do you get? Yes, I'm the caring person. You forgive easily, actually. Yes, sometimes when I even do things, people close to me will be like, hey Chi, why are you forgiving this person? This person did this thing to you. Once you apologize and tell me sorry, you see, sorry, that's the end. I will never revisit that thing again. I won't even talk about it again. It's a weakness as much as it is a strength for me, because most times people take advantage of it and tend to misbehave, but it's just me, so I can't change it. I assume you are nice, kind, and God fearing. Yes, I am. You are from a rich family. Ah, these rich people are saying it's like God is giving me a sign through your comment that I'm going to be rich, mega rich, a billionaire. I wanna be a billionaire. But yeah, from a family that is comfortable, we can afford our needs by the grace of God. We are not um royal family type of rich, but we are comfortable. We are just okay. At least we eat 3 square meals. Okay. You are easy. I think that's what you wanted to type. But if you vex, wahala deal. Yes. So true. The last and final assumption is actually a long one, so I kept it for the last, and it's in 4 parts. Say you're not a clique type of person. The next one is you enjoy your own company and you don't like a lot of friends. And the last one is you are not attached to people. So I'll just answer them individually. You're not a clique type of person. 100% true. I am not a clique type of person. You know this thing that people do, yeah? I'm friends with you and you get another friend that you're equally really close to, and I want to be close to that person, so it makes us Destiny's Child. Like we have to be 3 best friends, BFF. I am not of that school of thought. I don't have to be close to someone you are close to just because you are close to that person. If eventually I get close to that person, it has to be on my own volition, because I have searched that person and I have noticed that we can vibe very well. Like we vibe a lot and we can be good as close friends. Not because you are close to that person. I don't roll like that. I don't know how people do it. My friend can be friends with somebody, but I'm not friends with that person. That's just me. I don't know how to pretend. I don't know how to smile for the camera because my friend is smiling for the camera. Do you get? I don't know how to do things like that. So yes, your assumption is true. I'm not a clique type of person. In fact, I would like to stay on my own. I'd rather stay on my own than to be a clique type of person. That is just me. Which brings me to your next assumption. You enjoy your own company. 100% true. I can be on my own for the longest time, and there's nothing there's nothing affecting that. I have really close friends that I know that we are not going anywhere in terms of our friendship. We are closely knitted like that. We are signed, sealed, and concrete. But you know that there are some times that you just want to be on your own. Some people don't enjoy that, but trust me, Kelechi Chattel and loves it. I like my own company, and there's no problem with that. If you don't like a lot of friends, I would not say like a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends. If I eventually get to see a lot of people that vibe with me so well, or I feel like they are genuine, all well and good. But right now, my stance is I don't have a lot of friends. My closely knitted, like my close bone bodies, I really feel like they are not even up to 5. That is how real it is in my life. So yeah, I don't have a lot of friends. Not I don't like a lot of friends. So your assumption is kind of wrong. And the last one is you are not attached to people. No. I learned this a long time ago while growing up. My dad would say, do not attach yourself to anybody or anything. So I'm just like that with people. I don't know how to enter somebody and say, oh God, without you, I cannot live. Or I don't know how to do it. So many people have complained about it. Okay, you don't know how to keep in touch. It's not like I don't love you as my friend, but I don't know how to. I'm trying to look for the perfect word to describe this, but in simple terms, I'm not attached to people. I'm not. I'm not. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Let me know in the comments if you think it's a bad thing or a good thing. I don't know. And that's it with this assumption video. Did you guys have fun watching? I had a lot of fun filming it. Some of your assumptions, I'm tired of it, but I won't have it any other way. So yeah, thank you so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed, please, you know what to do. Please, thank you. Just click on that red subscribe button by the right hand side and the notification bell that shows up after, so you are notified each time I post a new video. I love you so much for watching today, and I'll be sure to see you in my next one.